Welcome to F12 MJD News Updates. Greetings again, dear people of God. The badminton doubles pair, men and women, did well. State elections preparations are gearing up. The King called for resolving the Allah issue for national unity. Tan Sri title for Lim Kit Siang. The Malacca Johore Vicariate Pastoral Assemblies opened the way for the October 14 Diocesan Pastoral Assembly 2023. The synodal processes have created a path for communion, participation, and mission. Listening times. Silence and listening leads to bonding. For the unity government, the lawmakers, and religious leaders, all designs, decisions, and directions must emerge from the respect of the other. Respect the fear, the apprehension, the inner struggle, the timidity, the inability to express in words or in languages other than the mother tongue, and the culture of silence that conditions many. The recent vicariate pastoral assemblies were planned well, respected the processes, included the many phases of the diocese, yet the leaders sought inputs and clarification in their own language. Inclusivity and bridge building tears down walls, silences the fear-mongering voices, and calms the troubled mind and heart. Listening heals. Thich Nhat Hanh said, "Deep listening, compassionate listening is not listening with the purpose of analyzing or even uncovering what has happened in the past. You listen first of all in order to give the other person relief, a chance to speak out, to feel that someone finally understands him or her." A thought for the week. A blind boy sat on the steps of a building with a hat by his feet. He held up a sign which said, "I am blind, please help." There were only a few coins in the hat. A man came by, dropped a few coins into the hat, and wrote a few words on the sign. The hat began to fill up. Many stopped to give. That afternoon, the man who had changed the sign came to see how things were. The boy recognized his footsteps and asked, "Were you the one who changed my sign this morning? What did you write?" The man said, "I only wrote the truth. I said what you said, but in a different way. I wrote, 'Today is a beautiful day, but I cannot see it.'" Lessons from the creative. Both signs told people that the boy was blind. But the first sign simply said the boy was blind. The second sign told people that they were so lucky that they were not blind. Our handicaps may not change, but be creative and innovative. Smile at them and make others smile. Announcements for this week. 1. The Vicariate Pastoral Assemblies ended on Monday the 5th of June. A total of 300 parish and ministries leaders, pastoral workers and clergy met at Our Lady of Guadalupe, Krubung, St. Louis, Kluang, and Immaculate Conception, Johor Bahru. The biggest shift is in listening to the Holy Spirit. There was no brainstorming, no SWOT, no SAW. The spiritual conversations, a communitarian discernment tool, respects the sensus fidei, the Holy Spirit working in the baptized faithful. 2. From the 8th to the 11th of June, the religious of Malaysia, Singapore will gather for their Malaysian Religious Assembly or MRA 2023 at Majudi Center, Plentong, preparing for the MPC 2026. We are expecting at least 200 delegates coming together to listen, discern, and go forth. Pray for the outcome. 3. The Church of Divine Mercy Skudai will be celebrating their parish Kaamatan on the 10th of June at 10 a.m. 4. The Malacca Johore Mission School's gathering will take place at the Good Shepherd Seminary on the 17th of June from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. It's the meeting of all mission authorities, board of governors, and head teachers. 5. The youths of Malacca Johore Diocese will gather on the 29th and 30th of June at Bakita Hall, Kluang, for the Catholic Course 2023. And 6. The Deliverance Exorcism Office of Malacca Johore Diocese is conducting Deliverance and Healing 3 and 4, a follow-up program in Chinese and English for the clergy, case officers, charismatics, and parish sent candidates on the 29th and 30th of June at Majodi Center. This week's Q&Q asks, why do people react or become judgmental? Carl Jung says that for many, thinking is difficult, but we open to the ways of life. The world will ask you who you are, and if you don't know, the world will tell you. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. Everything that irritates us about others can lead to an understanding of ourselves. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you are just doing research. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Be grateful for your difficulties and challenges, for their whole blessings. In fact, man needs difficulties. They are necessary for healthy personal growth, individuation, and self-actualization. Everyone you meet knows something you don't know but need to know. Learn from them. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. To walk, work, or witness togetherness is going to be tough for many who have yet to encounter the spirit of communion. The Holy Spirit works powerfully where there is unity. Unity is the fruit of loving tenderly, acting justly, and walking humbly. Take care. The kingdom is in our midst. He walks with us.